everybody? This is the Bahlr Montana edition. Come on in. So we're out of town. We're actually based in Coeur d'Alene, as many of you know, and some of you might not know. But we have driven to Montana because we have a client that has been a Bahlr client for a considerable long time, years. And we come out here every 3 months and do a video just like this one for them. Obviously, with every work trip, I want to try to include my family the best I can. This is Rowie, and that is Hazel over there. And this is my baby. This is Sarah. Hi, baby. So we actually try to, in our business, and I think every business should do this, if you have clients, invite them to dinner. Let them be a part of your lives. As a matter of fact, our client, Michael from Whisper Creek, is coming over with her fiance. And Sarah is a part of Bahlr. We do it together, and she's cooking up a storm and having a barbecue. I got on the go media behind the camera right over there too. And we're gonna just party and hang out, do some drone work. But first, I think I need to get changed, so why don't you go ahead and check out the place while I do that. All right. Oh shit, I gotta go check. All right, that's better. All right, well, let's have a good episode. We're in Montana. It's time to hit it. Let's have a good night.
What's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here?
Hi! You must be Michael.
Yes.
Sarah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Sorry, my hand's wet. Nice to meet you too.
Running late.
Yeah, Terry was like,
all the folks round Brownsville say she's crazy, 'cause she walks downtown with a suitcase in her hand, looking for a mysterious dark-haired man.
all right, so here we are. You want to introduce yourself? Or?
Sure. My name is Michael Vandegenot Oaks, and I've worked with Corey and Bahlr for 7
Yep,
years?
6, 7 years, yeah.
Yes.
Who you got with you?
This is my fiance, Jason.
What's up, Jason? Hey. We all know Sarah, you know, and this is my girl, and we are, like I said earlier in the episode, we're in Montana. This is who we visited today. We went and shot what we're doing, what I call kind of the Bahlr blueprint. For more national clients that are a little bit more farther away from Coeur d'Alene, we do quarterly shoots where we're shooting a full episode, just basically mimicking kind of a show. We don't put any time constraints. It's usually like 5 to 12 minutes long that gets into the behind the scenes of that business, because I think it's really important that when business or brands or entrepreneurs, they want to get their name out there, it's important to be a little bit vulnerable, a little bit expressive in the things that happen behind the scenes, and it's not so produced. So we do like a vlog style, longer form video for our clients. Local, a lot of times clients will choose to do monthly. Some national clients do monthly. Michael and Whisper Creek is doing quarterly right now. We might move that up depending on the success of those episodes, but that's why we're here. So Whisper Creek's like 10 minutes away from here.
Yep.
Correct. You want to just tell my people what it is that Whisper Creek does, and
Sure.
what in your eyes, what we did today and why that might be valuable?
Absolutely.
Cool.
So we manufacture panelized building systems that have log and timber accents. A lot of the benefits is that they go together faster, they save a lot of waste, so they're more sustainable. And we can ship all over the United States. So when I'm partnering with a marketing professional, I have a little bit of a background in marketing myself, so I'm a little bit more discerning, probably
That's good, though.
ask a lot of questions and want to know all the ins and outs of what's going on. Today in our shoot, Corey outlined everything that we were going to do, and then I had some ideas and we infilled it, and it really was able to capture all of the processes of what we do, because customers aren't always able to come to our site and see firsthand, because they're all over the United States and Canada. And each little process, the essence of our team, why we're doing what we do, why it's meaningful to us, and why we're passionate about it. And working with a team like Bahlr, they're really easy to work with. You know, it's easy to say, hey, did I say this wrong? Can I recut this scene? Can we get this shot? And always working it in. And then we work together a lot on making sure that the final product that goes out there is what we want. And I've worked with Bahlr for a long time, and we've kind of evolved with the different media that's going to be driving customers to have interest and to start to follow us, build our community, our brand ambassadors out there, so that when people are in that point in time when they want to build their home, they come to us. And so we've done different evolutions, but right now I really think the video content is so important for communicating what it is we do to the general public.
Yeah, and we worked like you said, we worked together so long now that I don't even think Instagram had Reels or IGTV back then.
No.
We were not doing video, maybe we were doing graphic design. There was no brand. She was working for Rocky Mountain Homes, and then it split in Whisper Creek, and then she started taking ownership of that, so we needed to rebrand it. We've done 2 websites for Whisper Creek, which is one right now is pretty dope, but it's getting a new update here shortly. But one thing I'm super interested in you, like I was going to ask you why 6 years? Why have you stayed so long? You kind of answered that. Just because, you know, I believe, and I think you agree, that working with anyone, any vendor, any service provider, it takes like the ups and downs in the relationships. You know, there's been times where Michael and I have been like, she's like, where the hell are you? And what is going on? Why is this? You know, and we get to it together and we solve the problem, then we get back to where we need to be, right? You know, and one thing I want to ask you though, that outside of the relationship with me, today, Kate and Cam and me were on shoot with you. We noticed, how many employees do you have? Like just today, how many employees were there?
I believe we had 19.
19, like 17 to 18 men. Just burly, like cussing, like men probably at the bar right now fighting somebody.
Those
it's
guys
like,
act like they're at the bar.
Yeah, if you see like the movie Roadhouse, that's the demographic.
I'm sorry, not act like they're at the bar, but talk like they're at the bar.
Yeah, they do. And so what I found very interesting, and the question I really wanted to, I mean, this is the whole reason I wanted to talk to you, because I'm so curious, how, and I'm just being serious, not a joke, like, how are you able to manage that demo? How are you able to manage that in a way, and what have you found out about it? I mean, how? Look at you.
I mean,
You're like
you can cut this part out of it, but in my opinion, I had to go away because
we did work together for a while.
Oh, you worked for her?
Oh,
yes.
I was
we worked
in
together
there
for a while.
A long time. And
well, tell me what happened.
Well, I'm a strong opinioned person, and a lot of these individuals that work there are.
I noticed,
And I'm a very competent builder. I just didn't get along.
Didn't vibe as an employee. So yeah, tell me from your own words, like how are you able to do that? Because that's freaking impressive.
Well, you know, a lot of it comes down to the way I think of family. You know, family is not always functional. Sometimes it's dysfunctional. But I think when you've worked together for a very long period of time, which we all have, when you've gone through the ups and downs together, when you can prove that you're just as loyal to the people that are loyal to you and your brand, then that builds the respect. And you do have to be able to bridge the generations. We have, you know, people from many different generations that have that different mindset. But I think they all want to do an amazing job, and I recognize that in each one of them. So I'm willing to work through anything with them.
Yeah, I agree. And what I think about that, I keep saying a demo, but it's those stereotypical, like brute guy, you know, and he's just like cussing up a storm and like aggressive and masculine and dirty. The one thing that I believe that really ties them together in the most positive way is honor and loyalty and respect. And I think that you give that to them, and that they innately, subconsciously just are attracted to that.
The one thing about that, and you know, that's a very big part of every job site that you go to, is that you have one guy that's older than everybody else, that has a lot of experience, knows what he's talking about, but he can't start with that. He needs to get the respect of these young guys before he acts like that. And that's how the process of it happens.
Yeah.
He's nice to these people
To earn their
so
respect,
they understand that he knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they know what he's doing, he starts to, you know,
Be able
do
to hammer it.
the
Right.
force.
Because he has the authority to do so.
Is
Yeah.
that what Michael does then? What you do?
I think, you know, there's definitely been times, as much as, you know, they're the strong, you know, maybe cussing, swearing, you know, masculine men. Sometimes I also can be the strong, cussing, swearing
A lot of the
person
time.
to get the point across. But yeah, for the most part, I think that, you know, I take time every month to meet one-on-one with everybody.
Oh, you do?
Because it's important to know what their experiences of their job, what they think we could be doing better.
Right.
You know, as much as I want to give them feedback, I want to get feedback too.
That's cool.
And I think that there's been many times where we rise and fall together, and everybody's had different things come up, and when you show up for them, they show up for you. I've had people be willing to jump in a car and drive for 38 hours, you know, to get something to a build
tip
site.
load off the truck.
Yeah,
Wow.
so that, you know, and without question, they're willing to do that. They would, you know, when you know that they're on the same page with you, that they are loyal to you, that they would always show up for you, you have to bring that same energy. They have to know that you're always going to show up for them, and that you respect the knowledge that they hold. I mean, I think that's a big part, the respect.
It's crazy because like everything that you're saying translates even to the relationship that you've had with Bahlr. Like there's just like a respect and an honor that like I feel that we give each other, and it just, there's a loyalty. I mean, you're one of my oldest clients.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We go through it together just like you go through it with them. Okay, so I want to just conclude this with just your resume. I think it's so dope. And I think that's people watching need to hear it.
Yeah.
Whisper Creek is no fucking joke. Like Whisper Creek builds log homes, right? You build them at the site, at the yard. So whatever they choose they want, right? You build it on site, then you package it up, you put it on trucks, and then they take it out to a location, and then a contractor puts it together based off your specs.
Yeah,
and you
but
have
we
yourself a
set
log home.
it in a day.
Right,
Yeah.
no, in one day, right? And there's a video on that.
Yeah.
Talk about those that have bought, and I want you to talk about the one you know I'm thinking about right down the road, and others. I think it's awesome to be able to help a company that is doing such big things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that one of the things that any company, big or small, you know, you can compete if you can deliver, if you can hear what a customer wants, and then you can deliver to their timeline. That's one of the great things that Whisper Creek can do. So we had this production crew come in, and they said that they were going to start filming this series. They were going to call it Yellowstone.
One of the biggest shows, I mean, ever. Right now, Yellowstone it's beyond anything. It's unbelievable.
They wanted some sets built for it, and they wanted some, there's a ranch that's close to us, and they wanted that to be retrofit to fit it. And we were able to
Did you have any idea that this show is going to be what it was?
No.
Fuck,
No,
that's
not at
crazy.
all. Every time we see our walls and the interiors of all the buildings and all the things that we designed
get
on the
goosebumps
set, it
just
makes
thinking
you
of that.
really
That's
proud. It's proud to see that.
Yeah.
We've had some great clients. We've been able to work with Bass Pro on some really challenging projects and figuring out how to get a building lifted 72 feet in the air with log supports and Disney, and we've had some great commercial clients. It's every client that
even the
that
residential,
dream
like,
is important.
Guy building a freaking zombie apocalypse proof.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah.
We could do that.
Yeah,
We could
there's
do
like
that.
everywhere. It's crazy. And so
We
what's
do.
the furthest home you've shipped to?
The furthest home we shipped to, we ended up putting it in open top containers, and it went over the ice road to the Yukon Territory in Canada. We've sent them to Alaska too, but that one was the craziest and the most fun, I think, to hear that story.
Wow. We should go
Yes.
visit that one. That's cool.
That would be really cool.
Dude, yeah, we should go visit that one. So with that, let's just end this, but that's kind of where we're taking this, right? So we did this first episode. It'll be out in like 4 weeks. But as we continue to progress this is a great case study and use case of like the perfect client to do this blueprint, this baller blueprint of these long form vloggy episodic expressions, right? But like moving forward, you might see her episodes. I'd say like whatever platform you can go find that Whisper Creek is on, go follow it, because it's just gonna get better. It's like we might be in Alaska one day just showing the work out there. We might go to Yellowstone sets. We might go over to, just in Coeur d'Alene, you have a house, right?
Yeah, we have a few.
Yeah, different places in Oregon and
Fresh one.
yeah, all these different places, like that's where we're gonna find a lot of the results, like all of her customers who are just super stoked.
The clients are amazing, and they're always willing to share that. One last thing I think that I would say, because it was important to me, since I have a marketing background, is you can work with a lot of people that know the basics of it. They don't necessarily encapsulate the spirit of what it is that you want. And the most important thing is that you want to know who your partner is, that they care about your business as much as you do, that you have spent the time to learn. And it was so niche when we were first doing it too.
So
it was not, offsite construction was not
Nobody
the
even knew
thing
it
that
there.
it is now. And there's so many little details, and I'd always be like, nope, you know, we have to change this or we have to correct this. And the fact that you gained that knowledge and you've kept that knowledge and you continue that knowledge so that you can help me tell my story and guide that, as opposed to just knowing the mechanics of it. That was major for me.
Hell yeah, I love that relationship.
Yep.
I mean, now our kids are in the next room, and I know her kids, and they know our kids, and life is good, man.
It is.
So,
It
cheers,
is.
everybody.
Cheers.
Yeah, well, take care, and on to the next part of the episode. Let's go. It's been a great day. We did a whole shoot, and I don't know, maybe I just want to talk about a little what it means to support companies like that. I love, and I know On the Go, Kate and Kim love to travel because we do a really good job. Sometimes I think that we like live in a very small market. We live in a small market, and I don't want to, I'm not trying to throw people under the bus, but a lot of the people in our market, they have a trouble getting to the point to know that how valuable it is what we do. We, not only for our clients, not only do expression, we express your brand on your entrepreneurship, whatever, if entrepreneurship is even a word. We don't just express what you're doing. We don't get the vibe. We actually produce, shoot, edit, and then do everything. And many agencies and many people, they don't direct. They don't like write. We write. We want to tell your story in a way that actually moves you. We use music. We know everything really matters. And we're trying to bring that value to where we were born and raised. I was born and raised in Coeur d'Alene. I want to say that. Just freaking rewind that.
I was born and raised in Coeur d'Alene.
People don't think that, they don't know it, but it's my damn town. I can say whatever I want with it because, guys, we need to level up the value of what it is that you're doing. Like if you're old school and you still haven't, like adopted the idea that expressing your business on the internet is important, you have a lot of learning to do. But the good for you, or good news for you, is I'm the guy to teach you. We really want to help you out. I like this client, Whisper Creek. We have a lot of great clients. I love my clients. Bahlr clients are great. When it comes to Whisper Creek, it comes to American Onsite, Jordan Tampion, freaking, we worked with Post Falls Family Dental. What did we just do? North Idaho College. I have worked very hard for over a decade to understand how my business works and to do the good things that I do so that companies can understand the boundaries and understand the value of what we bring. We bring you expression, right? We want to like we want to make your message known. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. That's good. It's like a little chocolate martini. So I offer 3 services and I'm damn good at it. And I'm not saying that in a cocky way. I'm saying it in a confident way. Guys, if you hire me, even if you don't fucking like me, if you're like, look at this fucking tattooed, man bun looking piece of shit, that's fine. But I can guarantee you that I don't care if you like me or not, I'm gonna bring it home for you. I'm gonna bring it home for you in 3 different ways. Here's my services, right? We're just gonna bring this home. Number 1, branding. If you have a shit logo, no logo, or kind of a good logo, but you don't have a brand guideline, if you're sitting here like, what's a brand guideline? You're my potential client. It's really just unifying your whole brand in a way that makes sense. So if you're gonna wrap your cars, if you're gonna make hats, polos, you're gonna give it out to somebody, you're gonna sponsor an event, I don't give a shit. Like, you have to have some sort of like clothing of your brand, right? I do that. I uniform all that in one simple, easy process that has been done over and over again. All you got to do is go to the website and look at it. The second service, websites. Dude, I could kill it for you. All you got to do is look at the websites we do on Bahlr. There's many different price structures. People think we're expensive. It's not. It's a $500 a month expense for your business. I'll build you a brand new website, unlimited edits, unlimited additions, unlimited amount of pages over the course of 3 years. You are with me over those 3 years every single month. I do not limit you. I don't charge you hourly. We just build the behemoth, modern, custom, amazing website that matches the first part, the brand, the logo, the colors, the guideline. The third and final service is what you're looking at right now. Video content. It's the expression, it's like the spirit, it's like the words of your body. So if we look at those three things, right? The brand is like your clothing, right? It's like what you look like. Your website is like your home, where you live, and like how you present yourself, and the information that resides inside of you that people have to go inside and look at. And the third is the video content. It's your spirit. It's what you stand for and how you make people feel. I'm making you feel something right now. Could be disgust, could be inspiration. I'm making you feel something, and that's the whole point. So those are the three things that I do. In the end, you have a business that you care about in the world. It's very dear to you. It is the vehicle to your fulfillment. It's the thing that supports your family. It's the thing that allows you to be happy and do the things you want to do in a system that requires money. The only way to get increase and growth in that thing is expressing yourself in a way that matches you very well. And we do that, and we do it very well, whether you like it or not.
Falling, dreaming, talking in your sleep. I know you want to cry all night.
All right, it is morning. I think it's like around 7. I slept. I'm just getting up, gonna have some coffee. I'll tell you something. I'm so tired right now. And I think I'm getting a little bit like older. It's like, cause I feel it. Like, I'm 42. I'm trying to do healthy things for my body, but definitely feel it because yesterday I was playing basketball and doing all the things. Man, I feel it so much harder. It's crazy. But it was a good night. Good night's sleep. Gonna have some coffee with Sarah, and maybe just talk a little bit, and then we're gonna head home back to Coeur d'Alene. So that's what we're gonna do.
Is this savage? Is this monsters? Is this pimps? Is this players? Is that daughters? Now they precautious. Father, forgive me. I'm scared of the karma. Cause now I see women as something to nurture, not something to conquer. I hope she like Nikki, I'll make her a mom.
I just think it's super important to, I'm just so grateful to be able to do what we do. And I like this kind of stuff, like traveling over to various clients that are a little bit further away and shooting video for them, and obviously shooting the vlog. But most of all, I love the idea of being able to take my family, like taking Sarah and the kids, and just making it a whole thing, because it really puts us all together and makes it fun for everybody, because there's no reason why the family can't come, and they're the reason that we do it anyway. You know, there are a lot of us out there. I don't claim to know what everybody else is going through, other business owners or men have to deal with, but we're in charge, right? Like, we're in charge of our lives, we're in charge of our businesses, so just do whatever's most comfortable. Like, I would hate to be here right now having coffee without Sarah. I would hate it. It would suck, because she'd be at home and there's no reason why she shouldn't be here. And whatever project comes up, I try to find a way to bring the family. And sometimes I remember being younger, because I'm 42, feeling 56 right now, but I used to think like everything had to be like separate, or it was tough to bring the kids out places, or I was just an inconvenience. That's not true. I want to bring the kids to everything. I just want to enjoy it. There's nothing wrong with it. Even if you're somebody who wants to travel a lot, or backpack, or hike, or do van life, bring your kids. Let them be a part of it. Let them grow up with that. And I like to think that Rowan and Hazel, who are the two young girls, remember these times. They're traveling with us and just really enjoy life. And there's a lot of people that I know that do stuff like this. And I really admire them a lot. There's Joel Sheets and his wife Desiree. They bring their kids to beach volleyball every day. I don't know if they go every day, but they go all the time. And the kids just hang around the volleyball courts, and that's how they're raised. And I just think that's beautiful, because I just remember I was the opposite, like a long time ago. Like I'd just be like, oh, we can't do that, we can't do this because of the kids, but you can't. And so when it comes to Bahlr, when it comes to hanging out with clients, I want my family to be a part of it. I just think that's pretty cool. So that's it. I'm excited to do more work. I'm excited to work for more clients. Cheers. That's it. Cheers, baby. Wait. All right, so before we end this episode, I got something I want to do. One of my good buddies that I talk shit with, known him for over a decade, has some property over here near Hamilton, so I thought I'd do something a little fun on his property that he's not at, because he lives in Post Falls. All right, follow me. First of all, what you need is a nice little stake here. So that's step one. Let's keep going. What we're actually gonna do is we're gonna put a sign in his property. I'm gonna write a sign, and then it's gonna be, what is it? It's gonna be offensive to him, probably to you, but it's funny to me, and he's gonna think it's funny too. And I'm gonna put it right in front of his game cam, like he has a camera that looks in at his property that he watches online, and it's going to be in there, and he can't take it down because he lives in Post Falls. And every time he goes to look for a game and look at his camera, he's going to see this sign. Nails. Let's do this. Let's see how this looks. That's fine. All right, so what's the winner? Probably just both sides?
Yeah, double-sided.
We gotta make sure these are dried up.
Accidentally put it on the wrong property.
Like we get back, I'm like, look what we did, Kev. Maybe, there we go. Let me show Sarah.
That's so perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah.
It's just
says you're awesome.
And all we were doing for him was putting up private property signs on the front side.
I think that's good, right? Like we'll just use this one. We don't need to do double side. Hell yeah, Kevin, you're gay. We found and located the game camera on Kevin's property. This is for sale, by the way. And it's time to finish the prank. It's not really a prank. Yeah, it is. Every time he looks, maybe he just wants to get a glimpse of his property in Montana. The only way to get the sign down is drive his ass all the way to Montana and take it down. Oh, fucking perfect. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna get this in a little bit. How's that? Everybody wave at the camera. See you later.
Hello.
I forgot that I was